الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. All praises for Allah, the Lord of the worlds, and peace and blessings be upon the seal of the prophets and messengers, our Prophet Muhammad, and upon his family and companions, and all those who follow them in righteousness until the day of recompense. We have previously covered the Arabic letters and vowels. Insha'Allah, in this lesson we will cover the Humzah, including the chairs of Humzah and the Humzatul Wasl, which is found in the beginning of words, and you will also learn the joining rules. The Humzah sits on one of its chairs, which are referred to as the weak letters. Weak because they change into long vowels. Note, the ya has no dots when the Humzah is above it, and the Humzah is also sometimes written alone. On the first line, we have the Humzah on the alif, anta, umma, and ka'anna. On the second line, we have the Humzah beneath the alif, when it has a kasra, ikhraju, innaka, and be careful not to confuse the Humzah with the letter kaf in the blue example. Then we have the Humzah on the third line on the ya and the waw, as in yu'minu and su'ila. Then down the bottom we have the Humzah by itself, as in du'a'a and qira'a. Humzatul Wasl, the joining Humzah. The joining Humzah is an extra letter added to the beginning of words which start with a sukoon. It is added to facilitate reading. It is only pronounced if starting on the word. When continuing, it is omitted. There is no vowel written on the Humzatul Wasl, so surrounding circumstances determine which vowel to read, which will either be a fatha, a dhamma, or a kasra. Humzatul Wasl will be read with a fatha in the two following cases. 1. The word is a relative pronoun, such as alladhi, allati, alladhani, alladhaini, allatani, allataini, alladhina, and allati. Or 2, if it precedes the definite lam, lamu ta'rif, such as in al, which is added to the beginning of the word to make it definite, such as kitabun, a book, becomes al-kitabu, the book. If the joining Humzah is not preceding the definite lam, then we look at the word. If it is a verb and the letter after the sukoon has a dhamma, then we read the Humzatul Wasl with a dhamma, as in uktub, usjud, u'abud, ukhruj, ujtuthat, udhkur. There is one exception to this rule. If the joining Humzah is attached to a three-lettered command verb ending in a weak letter in the masculine plural form, such as imshi, with the waw of plurality added, became imshu. We can tell these verbs by noticing there are only two letters between the joining Humzah and the plural waw. This is covered in advanced grammar or morphology lessons. Humzatul Wasl is then pronounced with a kasra in the remaining circumstances. As mentioned, the three-lettered command verbs ending in weak letters with the waw pronoun attached. Then there are a few nouns which start with a joining Humzah. The most common are ibnu, imra'atu, ismu, and ithnani, and a kasra. All other places of the joining Humzah are read with a kasra, whether the letter after the sukoon has a kasra or a fatha, as in ishtara and isbir. How to join the Humzatul Wasl. The Humzatul Wasl is only pronounced when starting on the word. When reading Arabic, the speech is joined together, so when we join a word to the Humzatul Wasl, we don't pronounce it. The words are generally not joined in speech. However, when reading the Quran, they must be joined, as this practice served to protect the meanings. 1. If the letter before it has a short vowel, it is dropped. Ra'aytul masjida. If it is preceded by a sukoon, then if it is a long vowel, then both the long vowel and the Humza are dropped. Fil bayti. If it is preceded by a plural masculine pronoun, then you change the sukoon to a dhamma, as in humul mu'minun. If it is preceded by the word min, then the sukoon is changed to a fatha, as in min al-kitab. And all other sukoons are changed to a kasra, such as katabatil muallima, including the tanween, as in masjidanil jamil. Joining a word ending with a silent letter with Humzat al-Wasl. The ruling is the same as the other joining rules for Humzat al-Wasl. First, the silent letter is completely ignored. Then it is determined if it has a vowel, then a weak letter with a sukoon, etc. In this lesson, we have covered the Humza and its chairs, and the Humzat al-Wasl in the beginning of a word, and how to join words beginning with it. Inshallah, in the next lesson, we will cover the Taa Marbootah, Laam Shamsiyya and Qamariya, the omitted alif, method of stopping, and silent letters. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. How perfect you are, O Allah, and I praise you. I bear witness that none has the right to be worshipped but you. I seek your forgiveness and return to you in repentance.